Hello everybody, welcome back to 100 Games of Hoplite Part 4. I know, very long awaited. In case you're wondering, I was accidentally AFK at the start. I'm pretty sure I was like just finishing making a smoothie. Not super important, but yummy. Anyways, I'm glad to be back. Back doing this. Back on my channel in general. I know I haven't uploaded in a little while. Oopsies, my fault. Guess what I've been working on? Spoiler alert, it was this. Also, I am moving to college and stuff. I mean, you know, a lot of life stuff is just happening. Don't worry guys, I'm not giving up. I probably never give up. I'll just keep uploading as long as people like watching it and I'm happy doing it. I don't really care if it, I don't know. I don't really care if it gets like 1,000 views or like 10,000. Hopefully it gets 10,000, you know, that would probably make me feel better at myself and my whole ego. But wouldn't worry about it, it's not a huge deal. So we're up in PvP, we found Ancient City, insane. We got these gold boots, diamond leggings, iron chestplate. We're rocking like an insane fit right now. We got the stone axe. And I'm not gonna lie, this guy gets kind of cooked. By kind of, I mean very cooked. Like, gosh darn diggity dang, that was some axe movement. I'm not gonna lie, dropping a guy with gold boots and a stone axe probably made him get off for the day. And I don't blame him. Now we have a short sword. We stopped rocking the stone axe, unfortunately. I believe I recorded this part right after I like finished my sword training arc. I was trying to get a lot better at my accuracy and everything. As you guys know, I was banned for a little while. These clips they're kind of old. The ones towards the end are like a month older than the ones towards the beginning. You'll notice that. As always, these games were recorded in succession. If you guys want to verify that, there is a time in the top right of the corner, as you can see. It's 11:16 p.m. And there is the time, or not the time, the date right under Solo Royale on the right side. So if you guys want to verify that for yourselves. Just because I know people are like, there's no way you did it in a row, It just proves I did it in a row, if you guys want to fact check. Glorious gaming here. I not so gloriously dropped him with a G head. How unfortunate. And multiple heads too. At this point, we're kind of balling out. I mean, we have like infinite regen pots. I barely ever get city games, but I don't think you can possibly lose if you get an ancient city. I tried this Rip It Reel on the ground. This was a chaotic 0-0. There were like 7, 8 people here. It was insane. I thought that was a G head at first. It wasn't, so we're fine. Yeah, as you can see, I'm obviously a little better at sword. Again, I've been practicing. I've just been practicing in general. Currently working, guys. Can't let anyone know, but I'm currently working on a comp video, competitive ranked video. So that'll be cool. Can't wait for that to come out. I see a guy villager wand over there, and I'm like, that guy's gonna be my next big priority. I do really want that villager wand. That would be a very big game changer. We gotta Rip It Reel. So I'm not gonna complain. I mean, it's a legendary. Is it the best one in the world? No, but it's not the worst. I very much like it. Steal this guy. Then I realize, okay, I'm not catching up to that guy. And I got this guy. I know, great thought process. I don't remember what happens. He escapes. I can't remember, guys. This was recorded like so long ago. Yeah, he does. We get a crazy, that's Rip It Reel tech right there. You pull them into webs. Then the other tech is that you could drain them. This guy had a trap set up. Luckily, I was a little careful. I was a little suspicious because he had stone in his offhand. Not many people are just going to build with stone in their offhand. So we grab this guy. Pretty free kill. Head back to 0-0. This was nice. This guy has Cloud Sword. Like, I don't know how, why. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he did not have the greatest game sense. And then this guy over here has Evoker Wand, which I very much want, and we do get a nice jump on him. Yeah, we just start doing crazy damage. Fortunately, we get in the web, but I mean, this really does not slow us down. We're still on this guy. Yeah, very fast. So for this 100 Games of Hoplite video, my main strategy was rushing an enchantable sharp 3 and kills off spawn. I don't know for a consistency's sake if this is a strategy that I'm going to run again for a video, just because, like, if I die off spawn in this video, I'm not going to spoil it, but if I die off spawn in this video, that's, like, such a short game, and I feel like it's not, like, that unlikely to happen. This guy here, whatever his name is, Revake, whatever, has Villager Wand. Very, very nice, so we must commit to this guy. I do want Villager Wand quite bad. We are just kind of smoking him. He's on 4, probably gonna G though. I'm wary, which is why I have my fire sword out. Unfortunately, I don't get a full hit. Also something that you guys noticed, which I picked up from my good friend, Good, is that most of the time I'm wearing full iron when I have full diamond in my inventory, just because it's good for baiting out hits. Just G-head there for safety. I probably could have backed up and gapped and played slower, but in VR I really like to play fast, because if you play fast, drop people with healing. For example, I just got 5 gaps. This guy here, last guy, really does not stand a chance. We got the ribbit reel. And yeah, he's done. That's gonna be game number 31. Game number 32, Russian mid. Got 2 XP bottles. We could make our beloved villager wand. Wow, I love villager wand. Get a kill. Get another really good kill here, which you guys are gonna see. Guy on 3.7. Shoot him. I see something enchanted fall, and I'm pretty sure it's a god apple. It is. It's gonna be that or enchanted book. Either was worth going to go get. This guy here jumps on us, but we have a bow, and we can kind of just complete, like, he just can't touch us when we have projectiles like that. We line this guy up. I'm not gonna lie. This guy probably also got off after this game. I can't imagine he was too, delighted, I should say. He dropped with a gap, luckily. Midas is in rotation. We get another portal spawn literally right in Crimson Tower, which is just, like, insane work. Make a diamond sword. Get Midas at 8 minutes. And then this fight here, I'm not gonna lie, this guy cooked me, yeah. The flowers, like, messed me up. I'm a little bit of a slow individual. Luckily, I have 4 heads in my hotbar off spawn, so I can make a really fast and easy comeback. Having the heads is so nice when you rush enchants. Fortunately, this guy god-appled. We probably could have dropped him with a god-apple. Not a huge deal, though. We're up to a sharp 2 Midas, which is really nice. This guy here, I believe he actually had Skullweaver's Lantern or something, but I had no idea until I killed him. I might be wrong. We gotta wait and see. Luckily, I'm still able to just chug these heads. Just having heads when you have, like, sharp 3, just that PvP is so nice. During these games when I, PvP right off spawn, my only goal is to basically get sharp 2, sharp 3. Because it's just so powerful, it's just so oppressive. And I do crazy ice gameplay there. I dropped this guy with Skullweaver's Lantern, which I didn't even know he had at the time, so that was a great surprise. I was very happy to see that. Then I go to the village afterwards, and I make myself my villager wand, which is very nice. A little bit of a late villager wand, but no one had crafted it yet, and I pretty much had most of the stuff I needed. I had to trade for like 10 emeralds, so that's whatever. Bot here. He's done. Yeah, usually I don't like to slow down to like enchant or make legendaries, but villager wand is just so oppressive. It's just like a worse Mjolnir, but not even by that much. It's really good. This guy here, I pick up my water. I struggle a little bit. This guy puts a jump boost potion on the both of us. We get him, unfortunately. I don't even know why my Midas is at anymore. Definitely a bunch of sharpness, so I wouldn't worry. Riptide 2, so we have Riptide. We got, like, probably sharp 5 Midas, villager wand. I stole a frog. We make rivet reel later. Spoiler alert, I know there's 2 minutes till deathmatch, but it was fast. Bot here. And I just kind of get very, very fast. I go back to that other guy that we killed because I know that he had a crossbow on him. Or sorry, no, that I threw my crossbow out because he had a really good bow on him. So I got lily pads, run back to that before DM starts. Now I'm Riptide McGee. Oh yeah, I got a kill here. That's why this part's still in. Riptide McGee finds another person with Guardian Cannon. Who could have seen that coming? Not me. I did not even mean to find this guy, but I'll take it. I gladly take another Midas level, thank you very much. My Midas was really clutching up this game. Kill the Guardian, get the Guardian Cannon, grab the crossbow, make ribbit reel. Awesome. I'll probably replace the bow in my hotbar. Yeah, with ribbit reel. I know what I do before I even do it. Because I'm me, and I know what I do. That's so wise. Oh my god, this guy, it drops with insane healing, by the way. Like, he could have won this. Probably not. We're just gonna see what he drops with. 4 G-heads. and like 8 gaps, and that's game number 32. How do you drop with 4 G heads? I don't know. I don't ask that many questions. I'm realizing in retrospect there was a stone axe in that chest. It's whatever. We got this kill. Free money. Realize there's guys here. I take damage quite a bit, but I'm willing to take the crit to get the kill. This guy's on 35. I'm realizing that's not great, but actually I'm kind of out-axing him. Not gonna lie, I'm playing very well. And he dies there. Nice, nice. The axe crits just do so much damage per game. We're enchanting our sharp 3. Once again, we have 4 heads. Pretty basic sharp 3 rush, but it's just so satisfying. Like 2 gaps, sharp 3 heads is literally all you need at PvP, and it's just like a game-winning scenario. Even if you have like 1 or 2, it could be game-winning. Just depends on the kills that you find. That guy really had nothing. This guy though, Zooey Mama, this guy, he had a bunch of little thingamajiggers that I want. Unfortunately, he's really hurting me, and also he has a head for speed, so I have to match his head. It's another thing that's really nice about having a bunch of heads off spawn. You can just match their healing. I put a bunch more heads in my inventory. I got 3 there now. And I get this guy in some crazy good util, and I drop him there. Like 4 heads, a bunch of healing, gaps, harpoon launcher, a bunch of great stuff. We make our sharp 3s because we got enough levels from the kill. And we pick up a bunch of this stuff. This was almost really bad. This was almost a generational aura loss, I'm not gonna lie. So we had, I try and like harpoon over the gap, but then I like, I don't do that. So now I'm in a cave. But I can just like keep eating and chugging heads, and I'm realizing that I'm like gaining HP on this guy, and I definitely have way better stuff. I just like did not heal immediately after my kill because I was waiting for the warrior perk to come or to finish off, which is just regen at the end of a fight. And there that guy goes. Almost really bad, but thank goodness I played around. This guy here, Guam. He found Trial Chamber. He has poison arrows. Not very fun. Don't poison me. That's really mean. I wouldn't do that to you. I'm a nice fella. I keep this crossbow. I don't know why. I just liked keeping the crossbow that I'd get off the start on me. I'd like always get a crossbow. It was nice. Is a power 2 bow better? Definitely. But I like crossbow. Crossbow makes me happy. It's funny. We run this guy down. He does a pretty good job with his utils. I'm not gonna lie, he played well. Especially considering how stacked I am. Get some good crits. And then I hear a guy behind me, wind charges. Uh-oh. Multiple wind charges. Is he trying to mace me? That would be no fun. I hit, like, insane shots in this guy, and then I get maced. Youchie. Unfortunately, he does not go for the loot. Unfortunately, there's another guy that does, so... whatever. I'm just like, okay, I'll cut my losses. I don't get that guy's loot. We're just gonna take the mace. Hopefully win. I was tempted to G-head in this situation. I was a little worried. Maybe he's gonna get like a crit mace and like die instantly. But luckily, again, that didn't happen. We were all good. He only had 12 wind charges left, so he really was not rolling in the money, but that's fine. I try to mace him here. I really don't need to be doing this like at all. I have a sharp 3. But I thought it would be fun. Anyways, didn't matter. We had the kill on this guy. Easy, fast, a bunch of heads in our inventory. A bunch we can get in our hotbar. Chasing this guy down with the harpoon. We miss. We missed the mace, but he lags out, and we just kill him. I wait for people when they lag out usually. But recently, I've started to stop because I realized that people don't have the common decency to stop when I lag out. They just kill me. So I decided if other people aren't going to be... what's the word? If other people aren't going to be, like, respectful, I just won't be respectful. I'll just kill them, and there's nothing they can do about it. Anyways, this guy over here, we pulled the crossbow. He eats the gap, unfortunately. The inventory crossbow pull is like insane work. You start chugging heads and going in. That was cool. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't remember me doing that, but that looked cool. This guy here, diamond helmet, junior. Like, yeah, good night, sunshine. I'm sorry for your loss. I don't know. I don't ask any questions anymore. It's not worth it. This guy with Aglos, I cut a lot out. I was chasing this guy with Aglos for like way too long. This guy was really pissing me off, I'm not gonna lie. He's just full bowing, Aglosing away, full bowing. I was very done with him. So, frick you, Aglos, man. I don't like you. Sharp 2, we replace our Sharp 3 with that, because it is same base damage, but obviously it's a legendary, so why not use it instead of our Sharp 3 diamond sword. This guy, unfortunate fella. We do not we do not let him see the light of day. I see his Sculpt end, which is cool. I know I can go in there pretty freely. I figure I can probably go in anyways. I'm not very concerned at this point. I have 3 G heads. Ignore the head web attempts. I try to block him in, but I have Harpoon in my 5 slot where I would normally have blocks. So this, like, situation, like, I don't know, he's in the wall. He's doing a shimmy. Bro almost went to the back rooms. We're just, I don't know. And this was just an incredibly interesting experience. This guy bow sends me to Kingdom Come, but eventually I'm able to aggro on him. Silly fella, don't do that. Not very nice. And then we Harpoon him and get the kill. And that's game number 33. Game number 34. What can we be doing this time? I missed a diamond and a bucket because I'm an NPC. I'm like a robot. We have an iron axe. This game, I killed this guy. And I'm pretty sure I got like maybe one other kill because I got stuck in the cave and it was very sad. Oh yeah, no, this was a great kill. I remember this. This guy also has generational aura loss. But also, he's probably like 6, so it's not really his fault. Last second, drop him with like 4 heads. We get an Agony off spawn. This is something I should do more when I make a bunch of heads. It's just not every game I get to have a bunch of spider eyes, so it's whatever. We got Sharp 2s. We can combine the Sharp 2s once we get a kill. Bunch of heads, gap, Agony. Very nice little situation we have here. I heard a kill in the distance, so I approached these guys. And I see, oh no, Coconut guy's on 4. Now he's on 0. And I start critting at this guy. Obviously I'm doing crazy damage. I head on him, and I'm like, oh my goodness. He's on 7. Perfect opportunity to hit his head with Agony. This will be a great idea. Wow, I'm a good potion user. And then I throw it into the tree. And I throw it into the tree. Like, I don't... Like, maybe I need to retake physics. I don't want to talk about how I just threw... Like, I love nature, guys. I go on nature walks, okay? I didn't mean to Agony the tree. I'm not that evil, I promise. Then another insane situation happens. This guy, Devcraft, with Chainsword, dies. And who does he die to? Well, he gets cleaned, but who does he die to? A guy without boots on. Like, are we for real? I don't know. So yeah, we head on this guy, we kill him, get like a million other things. We can make our Sharp 3 now, but we don't even make our Sharp 3 because we can just do a Sharp 2 Chainsword, which is awesome. So we do that. We're 2 G heads, 14 gaps. We're insane healing at this point. We got 16 people left, 5 kills. Get the Chainsword kill. Chainsword is disgusting in Battle Royale. It's so gross. Speaking of power, this new rotation that we have for August is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, like Chainsword, Realmer, Villager Wand, Shadow, Magma, like all this stuff is crazy. And here's a situation where Chainsword really shines. So I get instantly cleaned. I kill this guy. Spoiler alert, I don't die, even though I have 2 G heads, 15 gaps. Kill this guy, get the strength 2. And this guy just comes to clean. And it's just like an instant death because the strength 2. He's trying to trap, but it doesn't even matter. That guy's like literally 2 hits from death, so I just didn't include half of that. Then we got the big baddie of the lobby. I shouldn't say baddie, people are gonna interpret that wrong. But he's full diamond. Whoa, so scary. So I put on my real armor. Now I've got pants on and shoes, and I stroll up on this guy. He just does not realize that I'm here. I don't know how. but we get the awesome chain hit. A few crits, he G-heads, he villager wands. He tries to bow spam, but this guy is just not killing me. He might be able to out-movement me if he just waits out the harpoon. Luckily, we can play aggro enough to where that doesn't happen. We do the bleed again in 10 seconds. This guy also has Mace. I, like, don't know how anybody can die to a Mace user unless you have, like, no healing. Just, like, literally walk backwards. I don't know. People play really bad against it. I know if I bleed this guy, he's gonna die. Or he's gonna be, like, low enough to be, like, almost dead. So I bleed him, tries to harpoon, he's on the run, and I just get the kill. And that right there basically secures me the rest of the game. I don't think there's anyone left in this lobby that can really stand a chance to me. This guy up here, you know. Minding his own business, unfortunately. I explode him all over. I need to fix what I say. I explode him all over. Insane walking and water combo. I just get destroyed. I don't know what to say. Maybe one PvP is the next number one PvP, or who knows. I get one more kill, another stack guy, pretty stack guy I'd say. But yeah, it just doesn't stand a chance. So yeah, like I have 2 gaps, or sorry, 2 G heads, 23 gaps, a million heads, full diamond chainsword. I'm just in like such an insane position where like nobody can possibly outdamage me. And like if I need to pop a G head, I can. I'm not super concerned. But then I'm like, oh shoot, this guy's doing a lot of damage. That's a little scary, and he's actually on 22. So I'm thinking to myself, well, I don't want to drop with all these gaps, so I'm probably just going to run till DM. But he's putting pressure on me, and I could drop him. But a sprint hit does like 2 hearts, which is concerning, because my armor's like decent. It's not bad. Yeah, his crit does, what was that, 2.5, 3? And then I get down to 1 heart there, and I was like, I'm not gonna lie, like, something fell out of my pants there, and I'm not gonna say what. Like, that was a scary situation. So I make myself that I'm in chestplate, because I'm like, oh shoot, there's actually another person in this lobby that stands a chance. I'm just eating my heads, you know, doing my own little thing. And I go in on this guy. And I'm realizing this guy would be, like, healing if he had healing. And he goes in on me here. If I owned him, I probably could have killed him. But I just opt to gap there. I'd rather play safe. Like, if I dropped to that guy with, like, 20 gaps and a G-head when he has no healing, that would just be embarrassing, to be honest. So yeah, I'd rather play safe than sorry in this situation. Most of the time I go pretty aggro, but it does get me killed a lot, and I'm trying to work on some of my game sense. I already have pretty top-tier game sense, but never hurts to improve. Everyone's got room to improve. This guy on 2. He's running away, but my villager wand, unfortunately for him, recharges right now. And he dies. And that's game number 34. 34? Wow, 34. I'm the smarty pants. Game number 35. Take an iron out of the chest. Nautilus shell. Wow. Guy here. I think he was trying to steal that little diamond from me. I don't want you to do that. That wouldn't be very nice. Especially because I think he had a stone pickaxe. I don't know, society hurts me. Luckily I made an iron pickaxe. So I am able to mine the diamond once PvP enables. Also, I picked up the diamond in the head, which is like everything valuable from that I could have wanted. I grab 1 more kill just before the PvP enables. He's on 2. With the crossbow. Get him. Pretty sweet and easy victory. Mine the spawner, grab the diamond, you know, do all my normal stuff. I just have 2 heads this time, so it's less insane, but still pretty good. I eat my golden bread, just because I'm a little bit low. Want to play safe. Make a Midas sword because we found a notch apple. And we're starting PvP. Midas sword, a few heads, nothing crazy. I go into this hole because I'm like, oh, I'm going to kill this guy. And then get a sharp 2. And there's like 2 other people here, so this is perfect. And then I realized that like, oh wow, these guys aren't hitting each other. This is a little scary. Maybe I should like be careful. I'm like, maybe they aren't like teaming? I'm thinking maybe they aren't teaming. I honestly still don't even know. Because they're like, I don't know, they could hit each other. But they're both pretty bad. I don't know. I just opt to kill that guy with the crossbow there. The other guy was right behind me, so I was figuring, oh, I just get a Midas level from him, and it'll be fine, it'll even out. But he just left. So it's not a huge deal. Fortunately, great kill right here. G-heads. I crit him 2 times, he dies, drops with another G-head. Pretty ideal. I'm basically able to make both of my G-heads now. This guy comes back, the guy that I thought was following me. Yep, got the head there, got the kill, got the Midas. We're up to, what, sharp 4 now, which is pretty insane considering there's 19 people left. Pretty darn decent. We're just gonna keep racking it up as we go. There's more people around this structure. I don't know, maybe it was just a hotspot. Maybe it's a tourist attraction. Kryptonite, I really like that name actually. That guy drops. Really not much of a fight. He didn't even know I was there for half of it. Then I find another fella who's hiding in the water trying to loot sweep. Unfortunately for him, he's on 3. Well, I crit him and he's on 3, so he's a little screwed. Now we're up to like, what, sharp 5, sharp 6? We go pretty crazy with Midas here. At sharp 7, Villager Wand is on the ground because we cut that guy off. Terrible, sad death for Femboy King __. I can only imagine the pain that he feels in his heart. Rest in peace. Anyways, this guy thinks he's the shit because he just keeps running. He goes up the staircase, and I like punt him off. I go, oh wait, he didn't go up the staircase. Wrong game. My fault, gang. I thought he went up the staircase. Oh wait, does he go up the staircase? Oh my gosh, I was right. And we're just absolutely running up the staircase. He's not escaping. I fully put in like a 30-meter sprint there. Insane world record times. Usain Bolt could not compare. I'm literally a track star, but not as much as that guy because he was fully running. We just hit Scythe with our Midas a bunch, then we pull up our Villager Wand. And then we realize, oh, he's gonna turn. And he turns right as it recharges. Not very nice. This guy's got a cool Aglo skin. You get a nice little combo on him there. And when you're getting combos with like a sharp 7, it's pretty darn powerful. So this guy gets very low. We do shoot him, but I think he escapes. I can't remember, to be honest. I think he escapes. And we make a bunch of Aries. I don't usually show this in my games. I don't know why I showed it here. I didn't even get anything good. I have no idea why I kept that in. But, you know, that's fine. We got 3 G-heads, 6 scabs. Once again, the legendary Midas and regular crossbow in my hotbar. I don't know why I've had that so many times already this video. What is this, game number 5? Halfway through. That's funny. This guy here, I realize he is trapping. Just like Villager Wand it. That was a pretty obvious looking trap. It was a, I don't know, there was dirt on the ground. It wasn't even grass blocks. Maybe not the most talented trapper in the world, but that's okay. Everyone starts somewhere. I can't say I'm a good trapper. These guys are partying together. Unfortunately, how do I say this? I respectfully, like, shart on their party. Like, it just got destroyed. Smiley face remains, but it will break in a little bit. I said I'm all for friendship, but this is a competitive game. Maybe I'm just making it competitive because I'm a fucking loser. I don't know. Just kidding, guys. I actually have a job, like a girlfriend, and amazing stuff in my life. So, doing better than most of these people. Aglos guy with the cool skin. I do really want it, but then he starts destroying me. Oh no. What will I ever do? Will I lose? Will I lose? This is so scary. He's on a solid 4 HP. He's gonna need probably 10 times that to take more than like 3 hits. Fortunately, he only takes 3 hits. And now we have the cool Aglos skin. I've like basically never had this. I know like no one who has this skin. Nobody opens the crate that you get it in. Like, I don't know. You have to have got it when it came out. Nobody opens it voluntarily. Let's be so for real. Anyways, say goodbye to Chungus. And that's game number 35. Game number 36. We run up to mid, grab 6 iron, and we just dip. I'm like, I don't even need to look at any of the other chests. They call me Iron Axe Andy, running off spawn. I'm just trying to find someone who looks vulnerable. This guy binding a tree, he looks very vulnerable. Unfortunately, he also has running shoes on that allow him to run at very fast speeds. So he just ends up running in a straight line for a very long time, so I leave him eventually, even though he's one hit. Very unfortunate. Luckily for me, he comes back because he's running away from someone else. I'm able to get 2 kills. Wow, insane. And that's how we start up this game. 2 kills, 2 diamonds. Never complained about 2 diamonds off spawn. Some people make diamond swords and just go instantly in. I usually just wait to make an enchant table, because then I can put sharpness on an iron axe. And that's like my game plan half the time. This guy here. I don't really know what happened. Wake up, sunshine. He pulled out the Poseidon's Trident, but he just kept looking at a wall. Maybe he got tired. I get tired sometimes, I can relate. Free diamond chestplate, free Poseidon's Trident. It kind of sucks, because it's really easy to enchant Sharp 2, which is better than my Sharp 3. Because Poseidon's Trident is like kind of an insane legendary. This guy here gets fully cleaned. It feels good to clean someone like this, I'm not gonna lie. Unfortunately, I am not an archer or Poseidon. I'm not either of those, so this guy does escape narrowly with his life, but not for long, don't worry. Get the kill. Nice, nice. And then I realized, whoa, this guy drops like redstone blocks, TNT, diamond pickaxe. What else do you need to make war pickaxe? Is it even made? Nope, it's not. You just need a head, which I have on me. So I really quickly craft the war pickaxe, which I very much like. Would I rather made a Sharp 2 Poseidon's Trident? Probably. It makes more sense in my opinion. But I haven't used war pick yet this season, and it was in, and I wanted to have fun. Let a man live a little, you know? Good night, sunshine. This guy with Guardian Cannon, just running. I think, is this the game where he like stays in the pond the entire game? I can't remember. I don't know. I think it is. Anyways, kill on that guy. Very fast, very simple. By the way, while this guy's running away from me, guys, consider liking and subscribing. I would super appreciate it. Can we get 400 likes for a part 5? That was almost a really bad shot kill. Can we get 400 likes for a part 5? I would super appreciate it. I really do love making this series. It's my favorite series on the channel. And I'm very glad you guys like it as well. I know recently my videos haven't been doing as well. And I don't contribute that to anything I think that I'm doing wrong. I think Hoplite as a niche is kind of just dying out a little bit. Which is fine. It has its ups and its downs. I'm not super duper concerned. But any support means a ton. Everyone who's already subscribed will subscribe in the future. Will like. It genuinely makes my day. I do this non-profit. It's like a community service. Anyways, finally beat this guy who's digging. Took way too long. I hate diggers, bro. They're just so annoying. They just run, dig, trap usually. This guy here, don't know what his deal was. Wasn't having a great day though, I'll tell you that much. There he goes. There she blows. And then Ocean Guy I think comes to claim me. Yeah, frick you, Ocean Guy. This guy just like is a fun police, and I feel my Riptide, but it's whatever. I scared him back into the water, like his natural habitat. Find this guy. This guy running in a weird way. I kind of thought he was trapping. I'm pretty sure he wasn't actually. Yeah, he wasn't. He had a Wither Skull on him though, so I'm like, ooh, this is fun. I could make myself a Reaper Scythe. That's in rotation. And he had Knife Ender, so I can make myself an Evo. Is this feeling Gucci? Maybe. I finally put the War Pickaxe away. I retire the War Pickaxe. Very sad. Life without War Pickaxe is a life without War Pickaxe. I know someone said that before. That's a famous quote. This guy, kind of getting rough. He does do a lot of damage to me though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, maybe I should G-head here. We're just gonna play it safe. So I actually reg head there. Now I G-head. Play it safe, because I didn't know if the Guardian would be in reach of me. I have dropped that before. Mainly in comp, because I'm stupid, but also in VR sometimes. Completely run this guy down. I'm poisoned, so I kind of force the G here. Just fight back. Yeah, this guy kinda gets, I don't know, his bum handed to him. I don't know what else to say. Riptide over. Get a kill. Almost get a kill. Where's the kill? I miss. Okay, sweet. Punch him, because you gotta teach him a lesson. He was naughty, we have to punch him. And then we throw a fork at him 2 times, and he dies. Which is part of the punishment process, obviously. Unfortunately, we get poisoned. But fortunately, we're able to craft our Evo in just a second. Very nice. And we're also able to craft ourselves our Reaper Scythe, because we got all the materials from those kills. So now we're just rolling in legendaries. We got all the wealth, we're not worried, not a care in the world. We don't have a ton of gaps, so, or not a ton of gaps, a ton of instant healing, like G-heads, so a little worried about that, but honestly, at this point in the game, there's 6 other people left. I'm not terribly concerned. It's a minor concern. This guy is poison running. Kinda pulls out some crazy leaf shenanigans. Eats a head right before he dies, which is whatever. I have so many heads at this point, it just does not matter. And oh my god, it's Ocean Man, still in the ocean. And would you look at that? Maybe he got tired or something because he's in a hole. That's no fun, don't live in a hole. I've never met anyone that lives in a hole that's not happy, to be honest. Fortunately, we kill him. He doesn't have to feel happy anymore. He can just go to another lobby. Thank the Lord. And this guy's a flame bow. Kinda, I feel like I remember this guy having like some crazy stuff on him or something. Can't remember exactly. We gotta wait and see. This is an adventure to even me. Uh-oh, deathmatch in 1 minute. Will I kill him in time? Just gotta wait and see, ladies and gents. Spoiler alert, I think I do. He hits a very nasty flame bow on me. Not very nice. Somebody tell this guy that he should go on timeout for that. I do not appreciate it. Got the bees on him. Now we're not gonna Reaper him. Oh yeah, he had Excalibur Lantern. That's what he had. So randomly, he had Excalibur's Lantern. And then I do this interesting play. Yeah, that was cool. I don't really know what it was, but good job. And now we have like 10 million regen potions. Hooray. Again, I don't know how you can lose when you get Ancient City. Like, if you just play it right. Like, the problem with people when they get Ancient City is that they just play far too slow. Like, they just stay there for too long. Yeah, this guy kind of gave up. And that is game number 36, I believe. Game number 36. Game number 37, we're starting off rushing middle. I miss 2 diamonds, actually at 1. I thought I missed both of them. But anyways, doesn't matter because goated chests, like what is this? And then we find a Stronghold, Sharp 3. This is a pretty crazy game, I'm not gonna lie. Beat the Inner Dragon, got Dragon Katana. A pretty solid time, 33 minutes. I mined hella diamonds this game. This was just like, I don't know. The game just wanted to hand me a free win. I have Sharp 3 Dragon Katana on like half diamond. I have G-head gaps. And I'm just about to land on some. I turn on my hitboxes. I like to do that a lot. It just makes people stand out. This guy right there. This is my favorite thing to do when you come back from the end, is just land directly on them. It's so funny. Yep, this guy has no idea what hit him. He's probably crapping himself right now. And I got a free ender bow from that, which I didn't even mean to grab, but I'll totally take it. And yeah, this is a Sharp 3 netherite sword. It's just absolutely demolishing these people. There's really not a lot they can do. This guy behind me thinks he can beat me, but he's on 2. So unfortunately for him, he could not. All good in my books, though. I'll take free stuff. Yeah, I mean, this was basically a free win. I wasn't even looking for the Stronghold. I just found it on accident. Sometimes stuff happens like that, and it's really nice. Obviously rarely, but I'm not gonna complain. I deserve this, I think. These guys here running. This guy falls into the cave, and I realized I was gonna take my opportunity to get him instead. I have Evo, so if that guy escapes, you know, I'm not too concerned. I can kind of just get right back on him ASAP, which I do. This guy here has gaps that I really want to drop him with. I can see them in his offhand. Unfortunately, I think he ate one, yeah, which is not the end of the world. He's still trapped with 1, I believe, 1 or 2. Go back up here to kill this guy. Don't know what he's doing. He's got pretty much no HP left. He had a piglin head, so I was really considering making the Crimson Chainsword here just for the bleed effect. But honestly, with Dragon Katana, it's not really worth slowing down at this point. And this guy here, I believe he put up quite a good fight actually. Considering I had a Sharp 3 Dragon Katana. A lot of people in this game put up a good fight actually, I'd say. For some reason, I feel like I'm just worse at using Dragon Katana than I am normal swords. I don't know. I just get messed up by it. I'm not sure why. I think it's the sweeping hits. But anyways, barely gets his gap off. We're being super oppressive here. We're not even stopping to heal, which was probably a mistake, but he is just fully chugging. And I should have stopped and gapped here. I realized he ran out of gaps, so we really weren't going to drop him with anything. I end up G-heading just to be safe. I prefer to be safe than sorry, especially when I'm recording these videos, just because I want to have the win rate as high as possible. But yeah, that was definitely a mistake. I should have slowed down when I saw the empty hand after he ate gaps. Even a second G-head here, just because I am running out of healing. I want to play aggro on this guy. Posse's pretty darn good for catching. But the guy would have went farther, so I pulled out my ender bow, but he didn't, so it's all good. And we do have a crazy amount of stuff right now. Just not a ton of healing. Guys, stand corrected. Apparently I have 1 G-head and 8 gaps now. This guy just craps Beehive Blaster directly in front of me with a fire sword. And I was low-key a little nervous because I'm on half already. But fortunately for us, we have just so much stuff at this point that I don't think he can beat me. I'm not scared to G-head. I believe I got it from an Ares. I don't show my Ares most games. He uses his first or second G-head, I can't remember exactly. I use my G-head just to be oppressive, because I have it. There's really no one left in this game that I think is going to be a threat, considering there's, what, 5 other people besides me and him, so I'm all good with doing that. I'm just trying to avoid these bees right here. I don't want to get poisoned. Just tridenting them down. Last one despawns. This guy throws a regular trident at me. Peek. And we just keep running on this guy. We just keep completely aggroing. And yeah, again, Sharp 3 Dragon Katana. It's a netherite sword. That's just so much damage, so I don't blame him for dying there with a little bit of healing. It's incredibly oppressive, especially when you don't have G-heads. In DM now. This guy, literally 1 hit. He has the Piglin head and Golem hammer. So I pick it up. I mean, it's not going to be that useful to me at this point in the game, but I might as well just take it. This guy tries to run, unfortunately. Again, Dragon Katana is so oppressive with no G-heads that it's just like impossible for him to escape. This guy here, not really a lot he can do. We both got bees, so being pretty annoying to each other, but just gotta play to win, you know. I'm trying to play with the assumption here that he might have more healing than me, so that's why I'm going, again, so incredibly aggro. And I'm not sure how many gaps I kill him with here, but definitely quite a few. Yeah, he had about the same amount of gaps as me, so it's worth it to play safe there. That's game number 37. I completely missed that chest there. Don't want to talk about it, but iron sword, we got a diamond. This game is kind of bizarre, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all will see what I mean soon, but this game did not... I don't know, this game was looking really grim for a little while. So, first of all, I mean, we kill him, we got 2 heads, we got iron leggings, a diamond, and this chest just has 2 more diamonds and a god apple, so I can just go for Excal. Unfortunately, I just do not find iron in this game. My mining luck was so bad. So I'm off spawn here, I'm just trying to get this 1 kill on this guy. Hopefully I'm dropping him for iron. I got all my blaze rods and everything. It's just all I need to make my Excal. Luckily he does drop with iron and some gaps and really everything I could need. So I make my Excalibur. But there's 15 other people left at this point. It's just so late in the game. I could not find anyone either. It was a very unfortunate situation until this fight. So this guy, just kill him here. I just steal the kill. A little bit of golden food on the ground, which I'm very happy to take. My stuff isn't looking too bad at this point, but I mean, I have no gold for Gs or anything like that. I do have a Sharp 2 Excal, which I enchanted up to. And this guy changes my game completely. Okay, not the accuracy. Yeah, this guy changes my game completely. This is an absurd fight. So he drops a Golem Hammer, 2 G-heads, a God Apple, and like multiple gaps. Like literally everything that I could need, and then I can still craft 2 more G-heads, so I'm gonna have 4 G-heads total. I should have lost to that guy, especially because my Excal was on cooldown from killing that first person or stealing that kill. And then the rest of the game, I kind of just mowed through the lobby. Yeah, I don't know. That should have been a loss. I think about 80% of the time I want to say that's probably a lost game. Like if he just played better there and, I don't know, was more conscious of the damage he was taking, I should have lost there. Unfortunately, because he wasn't, I have a God Apple, 4 G-heads, a bunch of gaps, soup heads, whole shebang. This here is a really interesting trap. I decided to keep this in the video. Not really sure what was happening here. I assumed it was like a pullout if you went to go try and like kill the guy there, which obviously isn't a guy, it's an armor stand. And it was a trap, so I'm just playing very like far and careful. This is a really good example to just like always be suspicious of stuff that doesn't seem right. I don't know. Yeah, it just like that just did not look right from a distance, and so that's why I was playing so like weird, I guess you could say. But eventually I do go in. I am pretty sketched out here. I don't want to lose a game to a trap. That always feels bad. I don't know if I've died to a trap in this series yet, but I definitely do die to traps sometimes. To be honest, it's probably about 90% of the way that I lose games is if I'm stupid and I die to a trap. Anyways, I harpoon him back up. Get the kill. It was super nice. He was not very happy. He did a lot of slash messaging after that. But we'll let him be. I can understand. I did like dismantle his trap completely. I'm just a bot here. Nothing crazy. Got a gap on him, which is pretty cool, and I can make my Reaper Scythe. There we go. Pick up the head, and then one more bot, like 5 seconds before the end. It runs, but I get the Harpoon kill, which is pretty nice. Just another kill to add to the total. This guy here, Fire Sharp 3 Drag Katana, he was basically in the end all game. But I'm assuming because he was in the end all game, he doesn't have like a ton of healing. At this point I was thinking like, wait, maybe I could actually lose this? But he ends up not having a bunch of healing like I thought, so everything ends up fine. You guys will see in a second though, this game is surprisingly closer than you'd think it would be for me having all of this stuff at this point. Again, this should have been a total loss. I'm super surprised that I won this. This felt like a cheated win, I'm not gonna lie. This guy up here with Dragon Katana, I try and build up, but I believe he goes me down. Yeah, like a bum. I activate my Excal, he aggro's on me. Let's get some golem damage really quick. He elytras away because he found an end boat, which is just like, I don't know, unfortunate for me. He gaps up here, so I'm trying to grab it with my Reaper. I grab it before he teleports. Not that I probably super need to scythe one gap, but I might as well. And this guy here, he keeps following me around and trying to convince him to not fight me. It's not worth it, little bro. And then I just fully aggro on this Dragon Katana guy, assuming that I'm safe up on the roof. I get the kill. I grab the Dragon Katana, Sharp 3 fire. This guy has Pawsey, so he actually is able to reach me. Luckily, I have 4 G-heads at this point, so I'm really just not concerned. Tried him out completely. He dropped, I don't know how many heads that is. That's like 10 heads or something absolutely ridiculous. And as you're gonna see in just a second, last guy just leaves. And that is game number 38. Game number 39, Russian middle, grabbing a diamond, grabbed iron. We can make a nice little iron axe if we'd like. Unfortunately, I decide, I guess I'm not going to do that, and I just run away from middle instantly without trying to get any heads. I think I was trying a new strategy at this point, where it's just like, get as many diamonds from structures as possible, and just ignore the kills. I probably prefer getting kills off spawn most of the time, to be honest. But we're going to be rocking up a fun diamond axe game right here. Never going to complain about having a Sharp 2, Sharp 1 diamond axe off spawn. It's always super fun. Y'all get to see it. It's a treat. It's a treat to watch. It's a treat to use. I don't know. It feels good. I'm just destroying these guys. Like, so many people that are good with sword just don't know how to play against an axe, and it really folds them. So I can beat a lot of people that like usually be better at me at UHC with just like an axe. This guy kinda escaping. Oh, not for long. He accidentally didn't pick up his water. Unfortunate timing. This guy leads me into a cave. I always get a little bit scared when people lead me into caves, just because I'm thinking like maybe they have a god apple, maybe they're baiting me into a bad situation. Fortunately, this guy is not the case. He was just trying to escape. Unfortunately for him, he gets bowed in the back. Life is tough for him. That would suck. If I was him, I'd probably crash out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I'd get off the game for the day. I eat some golden bread, just heal up a little bit. And this guy's just kind of getting manhandled with an axe. There we go. Grab head, golden food, debris, blazing crossbow, a bunch of nice stuff. Axe and blazing crossbow is super strong. And at this point, I think we're mostly stronger than everyone else in the lobby. No crazy legendaries were made this game, so I'm not super concerned that I have to like play slow or whatnot. This guy running here, not very fun, but I do get the kill on him. I just bow spam him. That's something that blazing crossbow is really good for if someone's running. If you guys ever have the chance to wield blazing crossbow over like a regular bow, or like even a quick charge 3 crossbow, they're just so good. Quick charge 3 might genuinely be one of the best things that you can get from Nether. This guy here, I just got a kill, I heard it. I snuck up on him. It's 30, 13, 1. Yeah, axe just does crazy damage. I consider making Warpick there, because he had a TNT. I could make Warpick if I really wanted to, but I just decided not to. It's not really worth it. The only reason why I would make... I mean, I don't know. It'd be slightly better than my diamond axe, but I wanted to save my diamonds and everything. I do only have one piece. And it's only slightly better, and I guess I could stop someone else from making it, but it's not a huge concern in my opinion. This guy gets completely bowed down here. Finish off with the axe hit, of course. Then I just go back to aggroing this guy. I just want to try and get as many kills as quick as possible, just while I have the opportunity. I hate not being able to find people, that always sucks. Again, that's what happened last game, and it almost screwed my game over completely. Just getting players with decent stuff out of the way early, before they can actually, like, progress decently in their games. My dogs are kind of messing up him and me here. I really don't like dogs on Hoplite. They're not very fun to use. I mean, they're good to find people, but besides that, I think they're, I don't know, just really annoying and kind of boring. He G-heads again. Second G-head out. I killed my dog. Unfortunate situation. And I G-head here. Again, I didn't really need to. I don't like doing that when they're so low, but it's just nice to play safe. He could pop a G-head and then I could get messed up and... I don't know. Maybe it's just a problem with me playing so low all the time, but I really like playing low because you drop people with healing a lot. This guy had Excal. Crazy stuff. Was not expecting that, to be honest. Fortunately, I'm able to just kind of run through him with my axe right now. He's not doing too hot. And I grabbed the Excal for myself, which I believe I turned into my main weapon. Time for the axe to retire. Oh no, I didn't. Kept it in my 5 slot. I think I do at some point, just not right now, maybe. This guy here trying to backshot me. Not a smart idea. This guy here, I thought this guy was cheating. That doesn't look very legit. I thought he was kind of cheating for a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe, I don't know. It's hard to say. He wasn't really that good, so I think he wasn't, but I don't know how you get those hits, like, realistically. This guy here with the Poseidons on land, finally. I had to really bait him away. I just did not want him in the water. He just kept escaping. It was super annoying. I fought him for a pretty long time. I just cut most of it out just for entertainment value. Anyways, we get the kill. He wasn't a huge threat, not a huge concern or anything, but it is nice to get him out of the game. I don't want to get cleaned or something. Bot here. Also doesn't stand much of a chance, unfortunately, for him. Or her, or it. I don't know, it's a robot. This guy here. This was like the final boss. I should not have won this game either. This guy was incredibly stacked. So he's kind of playing bad against my Excalibur. I get a lot of free hits. I force him to G-head there, so I'm thinking, oh, this isn't too bad. Like, I'm definitely just gonna be able to out-damage him. Be way more oppressive than he's able to. But little did I know, this guy in total had 4 G-heads, and as you're gonna see, has a notch apple. I just instantly turn. I'm like, hell nah, I'm not doing that. So what I'm trying to do right now is just run and wait for my Poseidon's Trident Riptide to recharge. Just so I can kind of get out of this cave. I don't really want to fight him while he has god apple effects. I just figure there's not a reason to. I don't really want to waste my healing if I don't have to. I just gotta get past him here. Unfortunately, he forces me to G-head, but I do get past him. I'm able to Riptide up and away. I get out of the cave, not unscathed, but yeah, this guy's gonna be putting up an insane fight. You're gonna see. He's got 3 more G-heads. He's got notch effects. A lot of gaps. I don't know. It was just not a very favorable position for me. But y'all are gonna see what happens. Just Riptide, or not Riptide spamming him, loyalty spamming him. Poseidon's Trident is so incredibly good. Its movement, its range, its physical offense, it's like everything you could really ever want in a legendary weapon. Getting another little exchange here. Also, I don't think I mentioned this, but he does have a Sharp 4 Excalibur, which is definitely better than my Sharp 2 Excalibur. It's a little bit scary. He heads on me there. And I'm realizing, wow, I don't know if I'm actually beating this guy. He does way more damage than me, even though I'm full diamond with a helmet. And he's definitely just out-healing me here, which is surprising considering I have 13 gaps and he had, like, not a lot of kills. This is some type of nick. I'm not exactly sure who it was. I never checked, never asked, never did any of that. He activates his Excalibur again. You guys are about to see a crazy clutch. It's not really a clutch. I don't know. You guys will see. You guys will see. I Riptide up into the tree because I'm like, okay, this is really not working out for me here. I'm on 3 hearts with no, like, instant healing, no G-heads. I got reg heads, but I mean, that's not really saving me when he's got a Sharp 4 Excal. I just decide to play in the tree for a little bit. I hit him and I realize, oh my god, this guy's lagging out. Like, I'm just gonna take this now. Normally, I would be more honorable, but people aren't very honorable to me. So I just decide to crit this guy out. Drop him with Sharp 4 Excal, 3 G-heads. I have 22 gaps now. Again, do I feel bad? Sort of, you know? It's hard to say. I don't know. People crit me out while I'm AFK and I've lost because of that. Like, I've lost really good videos because I've just been, like, lagged out. So it's whatever. I'm not gonna think about it that much. This guy thinks I have 11 hacks. I'm not sure why he thinks that. He didn't really move at all, like, when I fought him, so... I only wonder. This bot here. Little pro tip, if you guys are going for high kill games, and there's a bot on someone and you go to clean them, kill the bot first, because if you kill the person first, the bot despawns. Don't know why it's like that. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, and it probably shouldn't be like that, but it's whatever. Grab one more head. We're in a DM, we Riptide on this guy. I mean, really, at this point, what can you do? I'm 4 G-head, Sharp 4 Excalibur, Posse, like, literally everything. And that is game number 39. Alright, game number 40. Last game of the video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope y'all enjoy. We're doing a little Nether rush. I know, crazy surprising. I did it for game 10. I just figured it'd be fun. We spawned right in the Dark Tower, so this clearly paid off very well. Unfortunately, it wasn't a crazy Dark Tower, but I mean, I'm not gonna complain that my luck is bad or anything, considering I spawned in it. We got a light nether that spawned. This guy put up a really decent fight, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting him to. I usually play with enchants, so I was just expecting myself to do more damage here to him, but I didn't. Unfortunately, he's also got enchants. I guess, unfortunately, fortunately, because if I kill him, I do get the enchants, which is awesite for a light netherite sword. Sharp 2 is equivalent to a sharp 3 diamond. Kinda messes me up there and I'm a little scared. I escape on my ice, get a gap off. And then I play a little bit ratty, I put down the tracker pack. I get my bow out. I don't usually use bow, I should more. I'd honestly probably win like, I don't know, any games that I lose in PvP I'd probably win if I just used the bow more. But I don't really like using bow. And that was some great accuracy there on my part, I played that really well. I was pretty proud of that. So I make myself a Sharpness 2 light netherite sword, steal this kill. This guy here aggroing me. Oh no, wrong guy. One of them has Skullweaver's Lantern, not this guy though. Fortunately, I kind of mess him up, but he has Harpoon launcher and escapes. See you later, alligator. So I just start crafting, doing my own thing. And then he's coming right back on me, running over. Again, not too concerned. I'm pretty confident I can beat this guy. I've got pretty decent stuff. Like a sharp, basically a sharp 3, 2 G-heads, 2 gaps. Just good stuff all around. This guy aggroes me and just dies. Not sure what his plan was there. I guess he didn't have any healing, so it wasn't the worst play in the world. Brought 2 diamond leggings are really nice. This is the guy with Skullweaver's Lantern. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little scared here. I was like, oh shoot. I might be a little screwed. I might have to pop G-heads unnecessarily here. I pop a regular head because I literally don't have any gaps at all. I don't want to pop my G-head if I don't have to. He chugs a regen pot. And then he runs away here. I have no water bucket. My water got eaten by the Skullweaver, I think? I'm not exactly sure. So I'm just about to run to the lake and go, grab myself a water bucket. Then I see this fella and I'm like, oh, I can probably like quickly grab this guy. And then he puts lava on me and I'm like, oh shoot, wow, I am not very smart. So I pearl to the lake. Unnecessary G-head there. Again, that was a dumb play. I just shouldn't have done that. I don't have a lot of healing here and now he's able to aggro me pretty freely. So I turn, hit him G-head. And I full commit here. If there's nothing that I can do, I have to kill him here. If I don't kill him, I definitely just lose the game. Because I have no healing, there's really nothing I can do. And I drop him with some gaps, which is awesome. 2 gaps, which is perfect. I'm not going to complain. I have no G-heads left, but I don't know. It's whatever. I have an Evo now, which is pretty nice. Kill this bot. My dog got in the way. Sorry, dog. Grab the kill on that guy real quick. Yeah. A big thing about Hoplite game sense is knowing when you need to commit and when you shouldn't commit. A situation where I have no healing and I'm gonna lose if I don't get this kill is a situation where I have to fully commit no matter how bad, I don't know, how bad everything is looking. Theoretically, I could maybe mine like nether gold or something, but I'm already at like enough of an advantage to where I don't think it matters. I accidentally put my water in the slabs at spawn because spawn has slabs in it for some reason. Again, I don't know why that's a design choice they did. I have no idea where my water bucket is now. It's not a huge deal. I'm able to escape. I grabbed another water bucket out of my inventory. I grabbed 2 while I was there. I was playing smart. Luckily, it did pay off. Made a good decision. This guy here comes to aggro me. I have 1 head at this point, so there's another fight where I'm pretty much gonna have to fully aggro. Healing is looking pretty grim at this point in the game. He G-heads. Fortunately, his armor isn't that good, and I'm just kind of able to print him out and do a bunch of damage. He drops with a bunch of heads, gaps, Skullweaver's Lantern, and most importantly, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 regen pots that I can chuck, which is amazing. And we have deathmatch in 2 minutes at this point. Oh my god, this was so stupid. I didn't have time to pick up all my pots because this bot spawned, and it stole my pot and drank it. Like, what is that top tier opery? Like, that's so stupid. Didn't know they could do that, now I know. Anyways, 1 person left at this point. I want to thank you guys very much for watching this video, it means a lot. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. 400 likes for a part 5 now, I guess. We're almost halfway there. And, yeah, you guys are super appreciated, genuinely. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Have a good afternoon, evening, and or night.